Hi, I'm Eric Gimbal, ericgimbal.com, and today, thanks to photosura.com, I'm going to present you the Nikon Coolpix P900. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ericgimbal. You can visit my blog, my website, ericgimbal.com. If you have any question, you can send me an email to info@ericgimbal.com. Okay, let's start. Last year I tested the Nikon P520. I had also tested before the 510, the 500, and then I criticized a lot Nikon on that camera. I want to emphasize that I don't criticize Nikon on all their camera, just on the bridge camera they do. I think they're really not up to what Nikon could do. Okay, so I tested also the P600, and the results were so bad that I decided not to publish it, because I got insulted when I published the 520. Some people said they had the same problem I found, and others seem really bothered when someone tells them that the camera they've bought is not what they could expect, and the quality doesn't meet what Nikon has promised. So I'm sorry. I just tell my opinion, and thank you to Photosura that lends me cameras, and then let me say whatever I want about the camera. Okay, I don't have any interest. I don't get paid by anyone, not for speaking well or speaking bad. I don't get paid at all. Okay, so I say just what I feel about the camera. So I decided to try the P900, and I really spent time on this camera to make sure no one could say, no, but you didn't try this, you didn't try that, did you read the manual properly, did you try this? I tried everything. Okay, so I'm going to give you my impression about this camera. Okay, first, this is a 16 megapixel sensor. It has a massive zoom lens of 83x, which doesn't mean anything except if you know where it starts, where it stops. This is the equivalent of a 24 to 2000 millimeters, which is massive. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the good points and then the bad points, the pros and cons. Okay, I criticize the P camera, the Coolpix P600 and 500 and else for the bad autofocus, and I think I was right, because now Nikon right here high speed AF, because I think many people complain that the autofocus was really bad. Okay, when I did the plane test, that you focus a plane and then you go to the ground and then you go back, then it lost the autofocus, and I was not able to get it back. That was with the past 520 and 600. Okay, for this, with the P900, yes, Nikon has solved the autofocus problem. Yes, it does focus right and fast. Okay, daytime, we'll speak about nighttime after. Okay, daytime, the autofocus is brilliant. It goes straight. It's perfect. No problem. Nothing to criticize on this. Okay, the pro is the focal length, 24 to 2000 millimeters. On paper, this is great. This is something that no one can afford on a reflex camera. I don't even know if it exists, 2000 millimeter. So on paper, this is a great feature. We'll see after how it works. Okay, the sound, there are some microphone in there, and there is a zoom in the microphone. It means it takes into account the zoom, how you're zooming the lens, and then it's going to narrow or not, or widen the beam of sound. So this way you will get better sound if you're filming a bit further than a bit closer. Okay, the screen is brilliant, perfect, big 3-inch. You can rotate it completely. I really like it. It's nice. I like it. Okay, and the size is fine too. Also, yeah, I just said it. Okay, Then the zoom, time 83 on paper, it's brilliant. I mean, it means with that lens, you could do everything forever, okay? But we'll see. The stabilization, VR stabilization. Take into account that it's almost impossible to stabilize properly a 2000mm lens. So I must judge or criticize or value or tell my opinion up to 1200 or 1200mm, because from there it would not be fair, because I don't think anyone can stabilize that. At 2000mm is really impossible to do something really okay. You need to use a tripod, a monopod, because you're not able to stabilize. The camera will not stabilize handheld this way, okay? But if I look at up to 1000 or 1200, I think it's good. It's good. It's fine. It's the same as the Sony I reviewed last week, the HX400V. I think the quality is fine. Okay. I said there is 16 megapixels, 24 to 2000mm, Wi-Fi, GPS. Okay, now we go for the cons. Okay. The list is long. Optical zoom. This is 24 to 2000mm optical zoom. This is massive. Okay. But from 1200, 1200, then the quality, the optical quality is lousy. Now I don't know if you're seeing a roof and some sign, some letter on the sign. At 2000mm, optical 2000mm, you see it's really blurred. It's like soap, you know. It's horrible. So I think I've got a question. I say, yeah, I tested the Sony HX400V that goes up to 1200mm optical zoom, and then you have digital zoom. Well, on 2400mm, the Sony has sharp images. This one with optical zoom on 2000 has no sharpness at all. So what's the point to make a 2000mm zoom lens if from 1200 you don't have enough sharpness? This is nonsense. My opinion, so that's nonsense. Okay, so I think the quality from 1000 or 1200mm, the optical quality is not good. Okay, so well. Focusing, as I said, daytime focusing is brilliant. It goes perfect. Okay, maybe not as fast as Sony, but really quite there. I mean, I can't remember exactly, but it's quite fast. Okay, if I look at nighttime does not focus. You saw the Sony test I did that on the street. I go towards a lamp on the street, and then I go close, and I could focus. I did optical and digital zoom. This one I did only optical, and I focus on a motorbike, and you see I lose the focusing. It does not focus. And the luminosity of the lens is the same as the Sony. I mean, from 2.8 up to 6.3 or 6.5 this one. So we cannot say that this is because this one has having a 2000mm zoom has less luminosity. No, this is exactly the same as the Sony, and this camera by night does not focus properly. Okay, and the charger. The battery charger, I think this is the same stupidity as Sony has done. It's not a charger that you take off your battery, you take the camera off, take the battery off the camera and you put it in the charger. You have to plug the charger into the camera and have the battery in the camera to charge. If you don't want to do this, you must buy an optional charger. I don't know for Nikon, but for Sony, yes, you have an optional charger. I think this is not fair. I mean, they could put a proper charger directly when you buy the camera, and this camera are not cheap, you know, so they could put it, no? I mean, you have very small compact camera that do have a charger, so I don't know why, okay? I forgot to say it in my Sony review. It's just JPEG. You don't have a RAW format. I think it's a pity because many people are getting bridge camera and not buying reflex camera, and they would like to have RAW format so they can make some post production and adjust the RAW after in the computer. And Panasonic does it, Olympus stylus does it, so I don't know why they don't want to put the RAW format in the camera. The size and weight, this is 900 grams, this is really heavy, okay, almost 1 kilo, okay, so this is quite heavy, I think, but obviously the size of the lens make you have this, okay, so no choice. It handles really nice, okay, it's too big, but it handles really nice, okay. The viewer, I think it's a bit narrow, but I'm used to my Olympus, so I cannot compare really. Maybe if I knew only this one, I would like it. Okay. Luminosity is 2.8 to 6.5. I think it's the same as the Sony. If you compare to the Lumix FZ300, which is 2.8 all the way, but only up to 600 millimeters, then it's a lot less luminous. But you can have everything. I mean, you cannot have everything. If this was 2.8 on 2000 millimeters, the camera would be that big. Okay, so well, this is a choice. That's it. Okay, something I really do not understand: when you do a zoom on the, like if you look, I do a zoom on a plane and then on a boat or platform on the shore in the sea, the white balance changes. There's a point. You zoom, it comes all warm. So I thought the first time it was because the plane was white, so it did affect the white balance. But then when I do it on the sea, there's no reason, because there is a small jump there, and it's already all full of sea and sky. So there's nothing new to the picture that would make it change the white balance. So if you're filming, don't forget to set a fixed white balance and not do automatic. Okay, so also one thing I didn't like, I put especially a plane, the nose of the plane. If you look at the background, the bokeh part, you see it's like the JPEG compression is quite rare. I mean, it's like all fuzzy there. It's strange. I think this is not very good quality, this. Okay, the plane is on 2000 millimeters. I think the background is not too good. Okay. So would I buy that camera? No, I would not. Why not? Because if I would need 2000 millimeters, yes, I would on paper buy it. But then when I see that the Sony HX400V with interpolation gets better results at 1200 millimeters than this one on 2000, so why should I pay 200 or 150 or 200 euros more if I cannot use that part? So if I cannot use the part that I'm interested in, why should I pay for it and buy it? So then it makes some nonsense. If I'm going to use it up to 1200, then why should I pay extra? For that I buy the Sony or Lumix or I don't know what else. But so I think this camera on paper is great. They fixed the daytime autofocus. They still have to fix the nighttime, but the optical quality on this massive zoom that they sell, the star feature of the camera, well, the quality is not there, so what's the point? So no, I would not buy it. Okay, please, if you love this camera, I got nothing against it, comment. Please don't do like what happened when I did the review of the 520, the P520, that I got insulted for saying that the camera was not up to the expectation. So if you like it, I'm happy for you. If you find a way to have the image okay on 2000 millimeters, please post it. Other buyers will be really happy to know that you fixed the problem. Okay, but there's no need to insult me. This is my opinion about this camera. I don't want to oblige you not to buy it. If you want to buy it, fine, buy it. If you're happy with it, fine, you're happy with it. That's it. Okay, no problem. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ericgibaud, my Facebook, facebook.com/ericgibaudphoto, my website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, you can send me an email at info@ericgibaud.com. My Twitter, ericgibaud, my Instagram, ericgibaud, my Google++ ericgibaud. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.